Hello, beautiful soul family. This is a quick reading. Going to get some messages for you out as fast as I can. I'm sorry for the noise. It's snowing here in Canada. Lots of snow, and that's the snowblower. All right, so my apologies. All right, this is messages for you. The static in the environment and static all around you. The loud noises, I feel like, that come into your light, come into your presence, come in, and they feel chaotic, disruptive, and maybe even annoying, but there's purpose behind that. There's purpose behind that pull, all right? There's a pull, there's a noise to not necessarily get your attention on what the noise is, but there is a noise almost trying to deflect what you are actually accomplishing right now. It's almost like you're so close, you may not feel it. I feel like you don't. Most of the collective doesn't feel this. It has been quite a year, the past year, maybe even two. But it was setting up the construction, setting up the building blocks, setting up the foundation. So what was being healed was in the roots. All right, so the roots run deep. Let's pick some energy, see what's going on. All right. Ooh, that went right on my card. All right, that is definitely a message. It's like the flame didn't burn. It didn't burn. It wasn't burned from the flame, even though a candle, you know, it's very peaceful, it's very serenity, it clears the energy, it clears the air. A lot of people use it for calming, meditation, and all those amazing benefits. But if you think of a flame, this card actually landed on it and put it out. Luckily it didn't catch fire, but it shows that a candle can be such a calming and neutralizing and serenity, therapeutic energy, yet when misused, it can be quite the opposite. All right, so the noise is, I feel like, it's doing something to your nervous system to react. It's wanting not wanting you to react, but it's a reaction to an action that is beneath the surface, so it's not yet here. And this black egg is a spiritual card, so it's not something necessarily that you are, but it's a phase. It's a stage. It's a spiritual evolution, right? It's not just your energy and how you're going about your day, or how you are feeling. But the black egg represents so much more. It's almost like a collective consciousness. What it holds is, like, all comes back to one, right? This one egg, but it holds so many transitions. It holds so many, see, it almost looks like a locked chain, almost like it's something chained inside. But yet again, that perception, it's been protective. It's been protecting what's inside. And I feel like that's our subconscious. All right? And needing to not focus on the whole situation, but all the little holes, you know, almost like all those little holes of perception, all those holes poking into the main frame. So it's not a solid egg. It's not meant to be broken apart, but it's meant to, almost like little windows to portals of parts of life coming together and linking together All right. On the bottom is the bear. A rest, a time of hibernation. So this is the awakening of coming out of a slumber, awakening of being in that sleepy living life day to day, but almost it's like waking up and seeing things in the light, and it almost hungers you. You can't let go of what you're being guided towards, right? Out of a dark cave, awakening to a complete different reality. It could have been 3 months, 3 years. This has been building up, but this black egg is a collective energy that's been almost like it's holding all of our subconscious thoughts, and this is it pushing it to light. It's the awakening that is actually pushing it into the light, where our subconscious thoughts are actually windows to new reality. And I feel like you may have seen it coming on for a while with different awakenings, but I feel like this is an awakening that thrives on this black egg energy. So your subconscious is beneath the surface. As you can see, it's in the underneath. So this is what is like rooting. It's the roots are becoming strong, right? And it's pushing forth a new way of perception. The eagle. Really lift your mind out of the details and focus on the bigger picture. You can get consumed by that slumber, you know. So this black egg, I feel like it's coming to the surface. And it's all about nutrients. All right, you have perception. Yeah, perception, awakening window to perception. And on the bottom, instincts. Your bear, your instincts, you're awakening to your instincts. Your instincts are showing you a perception of seeing the gem that you didn't see before. But when all the windows are open in this egg, and it's like all the collective has awakened to their senses and their primal senses and their deeper thoughts, deeper wisdom, challenges. This journey to go off on the lone wolf, onto a quest. All right? To be continued. Bye, Soul Fam.